Sagittarius. Welcome back to Angel's Light Tarot. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly general message for November 1st through November the 7th. And without further ado, we're getting right into your love bird bonus. Yes, for 7 little days for those of you who are in a very committed, loving bond. We have the sacred woman and practice. Yes, after a while, you'll dance on air. Practice makes perfect. You're almost there. When it comes to your beautiful love relationship, it feels like there is some work that is going on between the two of you, whether that is spiritual healing, whether that is physical healing, whatever it is, it's going to be helpful for the two of you to move forward in your relationship. So don't resist any healing, don't resist any learning in your relationship. It is actually leveling you up. Okay, all right, now let's move on to single Sagittarius looking for love. Angels, what are the messages for singles looking for love? Sag, what is going on here? All right, angels, what are the messages? We have intimacy and trust. Yes. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. I feel there is someone in your sphere this week that you will be getting a lot more closer to this week when it comes to a physical nature. And we're going to leave it just like that, okay? Yeah, we'd have to dig in a little bit deeper if we wanted to see where that was going. All right, angels, moving on to, yes, your general message for 7 little days. Come on, angels, what are the messages for Sag? Thank you. Angels, what are the messages for Sagittarius for 7 little days? What is going on here? Thank you. Moving on to my mama's deck. Angels, what are the messages? Thank you for lovely Sag. What is going on here? Thank you and thank you. Moving on to the Dragon's deck, and remember, Sag, the Dragon's deck is always red, right side up, so that you can get all the positive. We can get all the positive energy out of the message. Yes, moving on to topping it off with the Hummingbird. Yes, the Hummingbird deck. Come on, angels. Thank you and thank you. We want one from the Buddha deck to get the spiritual message for the week, and that is love. Beautiful. All kinds of love will be important to you this week. Spiritual love, physical love, family love, romantic love. All loves will be important to you this coming week. Now, let's take a peek at your major theme for the week, and that is the 7 of Swords. Yes, with the 3 of Spades, guarded, yes, 10 of Spades, and the 8 of Diamonds. So I feel like this week with the 7 of Swords, there is a thought process of going back into a situation, and this return to this situation is kind of driving you crazy. I think your thoughts are really focused on going back into something, but you know, you're kind of guarded about it. You're not so certain you really want to do it because you know that it will create a lot of work. Successful work. It will also bring abundance into your world. Some of you may be considering going back to a different type of work that you came from. Or some of you may be thinking about going back into a relationship that you came from. Yes, it will be very powerful. Yes, it will produce the results that you want, but it will have a lot of work associated with it, okay? So, knowing that, let's take a peek. What's going on in what went on in your recent past? You had the Ace of Swords reversed with the Queen of Diamonds, prosperity, 9 of Hearts, and the 10 of Hearts. So in the recent past with the Ace of Swords, there was a new beginning that didn't necessarily get off the ground. I see with the Queen of Diamonds, there was a lot, maybe there was a lot of resources invested in this and into this to bring prosperity into your world. 9 of Hearts said you had to give a lot of love to this, and I mean a lot of love to this. And now I feel like that love that you gave to it, it was pretty darn successful, okay? So Did it get off the ground? No. Did it agitate you? Yes. Did you get your needs met, your financial needs met, your emotional needs met? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. So, but all in all, I feel like it was a success. Now, let's move on to the middle of the week. We have the Emperor card reversed with the 9 of clubs, the multitask, the 7 of spades, and the King of clubs. So I feel like with the Emperor card reversed, there is a bit of letting go of one's power in the situation. There's a lot of thought wrapped up into letting go of that power. I feel like you want to do things differently this time, but you're not so certain. You're worried. You're really worried. Can you actually do this? Can you control the situation? Can you master this situation is the question at hand. So I feel like there's a lot of thoughts going on in your head. You're kind of mulling it around. You're writing your pros and your cons and things of that nature. Yeah, you're back to the drawing board, okay, in the middle of the week. Now, by the end of the week, we have the Ace of Wands reversed with the King of Spades, vulnerable, yes, 5 of Spades, and the Queen of Hearts. So by the end of the week, with the Ace of Wands, I don't see something getting off of the ground. You're looking for this new beginning. It's taking its time. It's going to take everything inside of you to get this to move. It makes you feel a bit vulnerable. You're not used to having to push so hard. But if you do push with the 5 of Spades, things will change. Definitely change and make you feel really good. Okay, so push you must. All right. Now, moving into your bonus. You have the Strength card, yes, that High Priestess reversed, the 8 of Hearts, diversify, the Jack of Hearts, and the 3 of Hearts. So what I'm picking up here with the Strength card, your bonus is telling me you are stronger than you think. You're strong in this situation. I feel there are times when you don't lean on your intuition. You kind of block it, I feel, because you want to use the power that you have, almost like push through what you know. Like, I don't want to listen to my intuition. I don't want to hear what my intuition has to say. I'm going to do A, B, C, and D. Your energy is, yes, you can do it, but I feel like you can do not only that, diversify. You can do more than one thing at a time. Is it a sacrifice? Absolutely. But can it be done? Absolutely. With the 3 of Hearts. You may be actually working 2 jobs at one time, 2 types of jobs at one time. Some of you may even be in a third-party situation and handling it very well, I might add. Now this third-party situation, now don't get me wrong, okay? Third party, yes, sometimes shows up as romantic, but sometimes a third-party situation can show up as you, a friend, and a business, or you, like, that's the third party. You, your spouse, and maybe you go to the gym quite a lot. You're very much into that. Or maybe it's you, your partner, and your child. Or maybe it's your parent, and maybe you work too much, or things of that nature. But whatever that third-party situation is, you're handling it like a boss. You can do this. And there's a part of you that's saying that you can't. You can't. Some of you are not listening to that and moving forward, and that's not necessarily a good thing or a bad thing, because I feel like you should always listen to your intuition. Just kind of tap in here and there when you're off doing all these multiple things, okay? Check in, because I feel like there could be something that you are missing. Now, we're going to do a clarifier because this is a bit confusing. You're not listening to your intuition, but you're still faring very well. But you should listen to your intuition. So let's take a peek at what you are ignoring. Yeah, let's take a peek. What are you ignoring? Clarifier. Yes, there it is. 2 of Spades. You're ignoring partnerships, okay? Partnerships with business, friendships, things of that nature. Lean on them for knowledge from time to time as you move forward on this journey this week, okay? Partnerships, friendships, things of that nature, okay? So I'm going to leave that there. A lot going on this week. I feel like there's a lot of pressure. I feel like you're under a lot of pressure to move forward, to push forward, okay? But I know that you will. I know that you will, and you won't just push forward in one direction. You're going to push forward in multiple directions this week. So I'm going to leave that there. I send you joy, namaste, and much, much love sent your way.